Welcome back to a new Food Reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. So I do have something slightly different here on the show. But first things first, I want to do a little PSA. That's a public service announcement for those who are not in the know. Food Reviews with Fatty is currently accepting local guests and collaborations with other food reviewers. I do have a setup here, my personal studio. I'm more than willing to bring people on and do collaborations specifically for this purpose. Also, thank you to everybody who's liked, subscribed, and rang the bell. Everybody who hasn't, please watch the videos, please like, and please subscribe. Please subscribe before you like and like before you subscribe, and do both. How about that? I don't see where it hurts to help somebody else out. So please jump on board. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I need subs. And I need them now. And I don't mean pub subs. I don't mean Subway subs. I don't mean Jersey Mike's subs. I don't mean any other kinds of subs, but subscribers. All right? So let's get that lined up. Today's is going to be a healthy review. And, oh, yeah, I forgot one more thing. If you have a food company or any other kind of company also, please sponsor the channel. Reach out to us at foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. That's foodreviewswithphatty@gmail.com. Anyhow, like I said, this is going to be a healthy video review today. A healthy review video, not a healthy video review. A healthy food review video. So this is actually something that I found in the store. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, and kosher. And it happens to be a shake. But not any kind of shake, but a specific kind of shake. Okay, and this one does state that you mix, sleep, and eat. This is called the Oats Overnight Chocolate Peanut Butter Shake. So it does tout that it has, obviously, oats in it, because it's overnight oats. But it does have quite a bit of stuff in it. It's got, looks like total carbohydrates, 35 grams. Total sugars, 8 grams, including 4 grams added sugars that are part of what's in it. 15 grams of protein. Calories, 240. And this ran about, I think, $3 and some change. So value is kind of crappy, but otherwise, it's not too bad. So it says here how it works is you add water or milk. I did add almond milk. I put in half a cup, which is about 15 calories. So really, if you want to say something, it's about 255 calories for this one. But basically what you do is you add water or milk up to the dotted line, 7 ounces. That's what. So apparently not a half a cup of milk, 7 ounces, because 8 ounces is a full cup. You turn it upside down and shake well. Do not top off. I did that. Refrigerate before bed. We did, and they recommend at least 4 hours. Overnight is perfect. I did this overnight because I did this about 10:30, and it's about 10 last night. And it's about 10:30 this afternoon, so it's been about a day. It says wake and shake, enjoy on the go. So I have not shaken this up yet. I just took it out of the fridge. We're gonna go ahead, shake this bad boy up, and see what it's all about. And then I'm gonna tell you what I feel. Let's find out what I feel. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna start off with the smell. Yeah, it's chocolatey, peanut buttery smelling. It smells really good. This is something I've never had before, so this is going to be definitely something that, it looks like it says it has whole grain oats, milk and rice protein, maple sugar, peanut flour, cocoa powder, chia seeds, flax seeds, and Himalayan pink sea salt. Or Himalayan pink salt, whatever. I imagine it's sea salt. I mean, it's different because it's oats. It's kind of weird. It's like kind of clumpy. Mainly because they claim it's chocolate peanut butter and they use peanut flour, which doesn't make sense to me. Why you couldn't drop some peanut butter in this bad boy, I don't get it, but Now, one thing I will say is, this would be nice if you're on the go constantly and you just want to throw it in the fridge at nighttime. Wake up in the morning, pound your breakfast. Give it a thorough pounding. And it's different because traditional oatmeal is made about the same way. Except for this can just be left in the fridge, and that one is actually microwaved, so that's slightly different, but although the clumpiness will throw you off a little bit. If you've never had this, because I thought it would be more like a shake than like a bowl of oatmeal in a cup. But it's called instant oats, or overnight oats, so I expect it. My apologies, oats overnight. There we go. Okay. So now that I've had some of this, I'm going to go ahead and give it a run. For value, if you're somebody on the go for the value, this could be a 5 for you. For me, it's just a 3 because I like oatmeal, but I don't really like... I don't think this is the greatest thing I've ever had for the price. I mean, you're getting a lot more oatmeal for $4, I suppose. But you can buy a whole pack of 12 for like $4 at Walmart. And then all you gotta do is mix it up and throw it in the microwave, so it's not much different. Although the chocolate flavoring is pretty good in this. For the visual, I'm just gonna go with a 5 because I don't know what this is supposed to look like. I didn't really look it up. I just kind of wanted to do the review. Although I will read off what it says here. Okay, mix, sleep, eat. Hold on, give me 1 second. Their slogan is mix, sleep, eat. And it says, Oats Overnight started as a small group of industry outsiders. And now our spoon-free formula is changing the way we eat breakfast. Hashtag ditch the spoon. I mean, I'll give them that. They don't really give no special thing that they got to say on the bottle. Something that, like, it's not really a marketing scheme. It's more like, hey, this is what you do. You don't have to use a spoon. Which they aren't necessarily wrong, because you really don't. But yeah, for my overall here, I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. For the overall, this isn't bad. It's a 5. I wanted to give it higher, but if they used real peanut butter, that would have made this really nice. Like if there was like chunks of peanuts and peanut butter maybe, or just peanut butter and not peanut flour. I'm sure it's the same thing. Kind of like they just took peanut butter and made it into the powder. Like you see at the store that you can buy, that's like, it turns into peanut butter. They have powdered peanut butter, you just add water to it. That would be the assumption what they're trying to do here. However, the thing I'm noticing is it's this clumpiness that's at the bottom. You got to kind of like sit here for a few minutes and wait for it to come out. So like right now, 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that'd be different if you used water. It might be less, sorry guys, I got a little something in my eye. Yeah, it might be a little different if you added water because it might be less clumpy. Kind of like, not clumpy, but I mean, I used almond water to begin with, so that's just water and almonds that are strained. I don't know how they do that actually, but it's not that big a deal. I just like almond milk. It's really tasty. And these, I mean, If they could think of some more stuff to add to it, that'd be a lot more creative. Like stuff that really can sit for overnight and taste good as a first morning thing. But honestly, this is kind of like one of those, like, I don't really know what they were thinking, to be perfectly honest. It kind of makes me wonder how this ever became something. Because like I said, it's not terrible, but it's just like, and people in Arizona created this, so they were like probably meth addicts. They just wanted to eat their breakfast before they got their fix, and they didn't want to use a spoon or do dishes, because when you're on that stuff, you just want to go. And that's completely a joke, guys, so let's not take it too far out of context there, because I don't really have nothing against Arizona. It's completely a joke. But anyway, that's where I'm at with it. Let's see what Mr. Predicto thinks, because he seems to have a weird undertaking on all of it. So, Mr. Predicto, does these oats overnight suck? Overnight oats. Does the overnight oats suck?
It is best not to say now.
Okay, Mr. Predicto, do the overnight oats overnight suck?
Ask later when the time is right.
Here we go, Mr. Predicto. He either says no or can't make up his mind. Mr. Predicto, do the oats overnight suck?
Now is not the right time to tell you.
Okay, dude. Cut it out. Do the overnight oats suck, Mr. Predicto? Quit being a jerk.
Definitely yes.
There you go. Sorry he was being unpredictable today. It happens sometimes. It is what it is. Either way, yeah, like I said, they're not bad, and if you're on the go and you want to have some oats on the go, this is probably your go-to. Definitely your go-to, actually. And I think it tastes good. Like I said, I just, on the overall, I couldn't see myself calling it more than a 5 for me, because even if I just woke up, I have about 2 minutes, a minute or 2 minutes to add a little bit of water and throw it in the microwave. I don't see the problem with that. And as much as I hate to say it, it's definitely a lot cheaper than this. At $3 or $4 for one of these, that's one meal you're getting out of it, compared to $3 or $4 for 12. So if they're going to do this, that's cool. But they're definitely going to have to rethink. Guys, I know you're not a sponsor of me, Oats Overnight, but do me a favor and rethink your pricing. Because you and I both know that when you buy everything in bulk, you get all that stuff cheaper. And you can put this together probably for $1 at a time, and you're selling them for $3 or $4 at a time. 3 to 4% markup on this, okay? From what you're paying for it. And we know that. And I get it, you want to make money, but that's kind of like greed. A little bit of corporate greed when it comes to the whole capitalism system. So, now if I had the money and I was doing really well in my life, I would buy these maybe. But if they were at this price, I'd have to find a place that does in bulk. So that way I could get like 12 for $20 at a time or something. I don't know, you know, something cheaper in general, but this couldn't be my everyday 30 days out of the month. This would be like I'm running late for work and I've got enough time to stop off at Walmart and grab something really quick. And I may grab this off the shelf and eat it really quickly, or I may just grab fruit, because you eat some fruit first thing in the morning, that natural sugar that comes from that's going to be much better than this. But still, I leave it at a 5. In which case, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, because like I said, this wasn't like the antithesis of things I've done. This is not the best I've had. But it's not terrible. It's pretty good. So I'm about to go enjoy possibly a nice little walk at a state park that's right around the way here. Here in Pinellas Park. And I'm going to call it a day, because it is a day. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, now you know. Food Reviews with Fatty. Out.